but you don't need to. You don't need to. Okay. Put the top on it. Yeah. And then if you follow the directions on this, it's going to say to follow equipment manufacturer's instructions. I know in my microwave, it's about 2.5 minutes. Yeah. So put it in the microwave there, Nathan. And yeah, and get it going for about 2 minutes.
At the bottom.
The bottom one.
Yeah, the bottom one.
That's the one that's working.
And I think we just push it
Got a
right
push
here.
button at the
Push
bottom.
that on the bottom. Push it. To push, there might even be a popcorn setting. 200. Usually, that's the default is the high setting. So we're going to let that cook. And at the end, there's a few ways that you can spray on it. My seasonings, they stick to the popcorn. Otherwise, they kind of fall to the bottom of the bowl, and then you get your last handful, and it's like super salty or super something. So we're going to add a little bit of flavor, and I'm just going to add a little bit of garlic salt and Parmesan cheese to it. So we'll see how that tastes. You could add chili powder. You could add any of your favorite seasonings. At my house, they like tapatio and the red hot, chili sauce. It turns into red popcorn, but it's pretty tasty. So we want to cook that and until you don't hear the popcorn popping anymore, a few seconds in between. So we're going to let that cook.
What's the duration?
2.5 minutes. Yeah, everybody's microwaves are a little different, so we're going to gauge it by listening. If I can hear in between pops, if I can count about 2 seconds, I'm going to stop it. Or if I start smelling burned. You know how it goes. Popcorn will turn like that, so you got to be on it. So in order to incorporate whole grains, it's not difficult. A lot of us think that whole wheat bread is the only way to do it. Well, no, because whole wheat products are everywhere now. Yeah. So you can do whole wheat hamburger buns, hot dog buns, English muffins, pita breads, dinner rolls, bagels. I mean, it just goes on and on. So you can try all of those different products. Yeah, right here I have an example of pasta. You can do pasta, and you might be wondering what the color is a little bit different. So, if you want to take a look. But, or we could probably pop it, well, no, let's bring it out and see what it looks like.
Gotta bring that first.
Yeah, we might have been able to pop it a little longer, but it's okay.
Fiber on that.
Should be okay to handle. If it's not, let me know and I'll give you some rags. And I'm gonna stir this real quick.
Yeah.
Just to make sure it's okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot.
Because it is a little bit too hot to hold.
Ooh, this is boiling well. We'll be able to turn it down a little bit. Ooh. It'll fill up when you pop it the right amount. You'll know for your microwave. I'm just gonna, just a little touch. You can use garlic powder instead of salt if you don't want the sodium. And then the cheese. It's super easy too, because these are so much cheaper and they don't have all the stuff in the bagged ones. The bagged ones have a lot of that stuff in it. And no, it's not going to be all buttery like we're used to. So you do know that it's going to be a little different. Everybody feel free to grab some. And while we're doing that, I'm going to add the barley.
Don't have to tell me.
And we do have a little extra seasoning if you guys think it needs something else. I'm going to go ahead and add the barley because it's cooking up really nicely. So, and my barley's stuck together a little bit. I left the bay leaves in there.
Nathan sitting next to the bowl.
All right, this is yummy. remember I put 2 bay leaves in my barley. So I'm going to want to take those out before it's over. And the barley is going to give us our whole grain. And this recipe is very low in calories, I mean, compared to other foods. Because you only used a touch of that turkey sausage. Remember, we only used a touch.
Right.
And remember, we had 3 onions in here. 3. That's a lot of onions. And if your jambalaya starts looking a little dry, you can add a little bit of sauce or water or broth to it. And like I said, I thought it would be really nice adding a little bit of okra to it and shrimps. I think that would have been really nice. So at breakfast time, you guys could incorporate whole grains into your diet by using things such as oatmeal. Now, who here likes oatmeal? Yeah? Okay, cool. So you know that there's the regular rolled oats, the ones that cook quickly, and then there's the steel cut. Now, is one better than another?
Steel cut.
Steel cut is better.
Definitely.
Yeah, steel cut I think is better. They're both whole grains though, believe it or not. Both of them are whole grains. It's just that the other ones cook quicker because they've been rolled and flattened. These have not. They've only been cut and rolled. So these actually are really nice. I didn't make any, but these take longer to cook. But you know, you can cook a whole batch for the week if you want. If you look it up online, there are breakfast ones that you can make ahead in mason jars, and you get the pint-sized mason jars, and you're only going to half cook these, and you're going to pour them in 5 mason jars, and then you're going to put tops on them and let them cool, and then put them in the fridge. And then in the morning, you can add, you put it in the microwave and just heat it up while you're doing whatever, getting your coffee. And then add your whatever you want to it. Like I like to put a little bit of honey or brown sugar and some blueberries or whatever. 11 grams of sugar. So ideally you want to look for cereals that have less than 12. The less sugar the better. Or you can get the unsweetened ones and add sugar yourself. So now remember how much
You're
sugar?
not adding more.
Yeah.
6 teaspoons per minute.
Remember how much sugar there is in a teaspoon? How many grams?
No, I don't know.
Okay, there's 4. 4 grams in 1 teaspoon. So this has 11 grams, that's almost 12. Divided by 4, yeah, 3 teaspoons of sugar have been added to the cereal in each serving, so.
Or the cubes.
It's really nice.
If you saw my bowl, that would be a lot.
You know, and some whole grains and serve it like that. Something else you can use instead of the barley is brown rice. And here I have an example of another whole grain. This one has protein in it too. It's quinoa. And this is a tricolor quinoa. These are really nice. They cook quickly. And again, you don't have to just cook them with water. You can cook them with other, seasonings. And then after you cook this, it keeps really nicely in the fridge. And you can flavor it up by adding things from the garden, sauteed. They made something here, one of the chefs, not too long ago with greens, right?
Right.
And quinoa. So we know that you can serve this cold or hot any other way. So it's a really nice dish, or a really nice whole grain to incorporate. And then, of course, you can have snacks that are whole grain snacks. And this one right here, and they have this in a generic form too, but I didn't get the generic. They only have 3 ingredients: whole grain wheat, vegetable oil, and sea salt. So this is really nice, and this is a whole grain snack. And I brought, I'm going to let you guys taste it while I get the jambalaya finished up. And I have a couple of different hummuses because I find that these Triscuits are really tasty with hummus. How many of you guys have tried hummus? Yeah? Okay, well, if you haven't tried it, this is a good time to try it, right?
No.
Yeah, just try it a little bit.
I love it.
All right.
It is.
Would you help me?
Yes.
All right.
You love it.
If you could just open those. And I do have some plates right here if you guys want to try it.
And Triscuits are good too.
Yeah, and if you just want the Triscuit by itself, that's fine. But if you want to just get experimental, you can try it. I brought a garlic hummus. Oh, and I brought a garlic hummus and a roasted red pepper hummus. They're both really tasty. And I have a feeling that the jambalaya is just about done. So I'm going to fish out the bay leaves. I wish. That would have been good. I'm going to get the bay leaves out of it. And then we'll also check on our breads in a minute. So yeah, taste the stuff. Come over here and help yourself. The Triscuits, and we'll see how everything's going.
Oh, you know what I'll do? I'll make plates of it. Yeah. Of each kind.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make a plate.
Set her down.
She gonna make a plate, and then y'all just get your chips.
I think I'll double check for you, Barbara. I don't think you can actually have these.
How many more we need?
I can't. You can't have the chips.
How many more?
Oh,
How
no,
many
I
more?
don't have
Do we
those.
need any more?
I need
Just one. Okay. How many more?
one
One for you, John?
deal.
Okay.
Yeah, put a little on mine now.
I got the chips.
Sweet.
You want to see what this looks like? Yeah, look at that. Looking good. Can you imagine adding a little bit of, okra and shrimp to that too? But yum, yum. So if you want, you can add broth, but but I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, and just to let you know, I have sweet bean I love to eat.
Is it black?
Pinto.
Pinto. Okay, I'm gonna see this.
Yeah, Nathan hates the stuff, but you know what?
So does Johnny like the hummus?
Yeah.
You should read it.
Good for you.
Ingredients.
That's cool. I love those too, and I make those at home. What do you guys think
I
of
like the hummus
Triscuits?
with the pine nuts.
Did you guys try that hummus? It's different, but
It is delicious.
I love it. Yeah.
I like this one.
God, it's good.
I can't find it. Oh, there it is.
It's made out of
Oh, what?
beans.
Yeah, bean.
I forgot the name of the
Black.
bean.
Everything here is because of this.
Huh?
That's funny. I know, just a little more cayenne out of that. Well, you guys, I think that was almost
Not
done.
refill.
No more beef,
We're gonna look at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we need to check on this and see what happens, right? Okay, so
It's different, but it's all right.
yeah, it's not bad, right? And you know what it is? It's just ground up chickpeas with flavoring and oil. They usually put oil. So you can make your own hummus. You can get black beans and puree them, add a little olive oil to them and other seasoning, and there you go. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a refried
Like
beans.
refried.
But they're not
That's
refried. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all it is, really. All right, so our little experiment with our enriched enriched wheat flour bread, and then our whole grain. We're gonna see how it's been.
Then when they're tearing apart.
Yeah, and I'm sure the other one will be too, but this one's pretty tore apart.
You're
Look.
actually able to get that one out of
That's
one
what I'm
piece.
saying.
Oh.
So it's amazing. You can see that one holds up a little bit better, and one doesn't. And
Is that what'll make your digestive system work better?
yes, exactly. Yeah, this one.
It just makes it work harder.
I cannot pick it up. I cannot pick it up. So yes, it makes it work a little bit harder, but it's the whole wheat, the whole grain in it is going to make your digestive system work harder. Yes, indeed. And the fibrous part in there is going to help move that along your gut, and so that you have nice fluffy stools that you don't have to push hard. And I know it's awkward to talk about it, but pushing
cleans you
hard,
out.
pushing, yeah, exactly. You're getting cleaned out. It's almost like a little scrub brush as well. you know, it just moves things along. So it's really nice. When it comes to fiber, there's two types of fiber: soluble and insoluble. So the insoluble is the kind that you find in the bran, right? That's the kind that we don't digest very well. The whole wheat stuff that helps move things along, like the scrub brush. Then we have the soluble fiber, and that's the kind that you're going to find in things such as your oatmeal. You know how this kind of gets thick, and beans get thick?
Right.
It's that soluble fiber. And that soluble fiber is what helps add bulk to our stools and make them fluffy, so that you don't have to push hard. Pushing hard is bad for you because you can get a couple of different. You know that it can be very painful if you eat seeds or other things that get caught in those little pockets, and then what they do is get infected and it turns into diverticulitis, and it's very painful. So it's nice to be able to keep a healthy gut by incorporating more whole grains into our diet. Well, I know that the food is ready. So we can try that and see what you think. And it was super easy, right? Super easy. I mean, you guys didn't see me chopping everything, but you know, you do all your chopping on one day and then you're ready to go. So
You're ready.
yeah, I mean, for example, if I would have got home from work and I was tired, that would have been easy, right? Serve that with a salad, you're done. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and try those. I've got some bowls right here. And we can feel good about it because we're incorporating whole grains.
Right.
And if you're growing onions and bell peppers in your garden, you can use that stuff. So it's really nice. And I got spoons. And of course, all right, everybody, let's dig in. Let's come over here and try this stuff. I actually might be, you know what? I might be able to bring it over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Over here,
If I
and then you
just set
can.
it, yeah, I'll set it down. How's that?
Yeah, and she's just gonna get it to you across.
Yeah. That would probably be a lot easier.
I don't think that's possible.
You need this to be on. Where are we gonna set it on? Just set it right on there?
Yeah, it's stainless. Yeah.
Okay, here, bring that other towel. We'll just set it
Yeah,
right
it's stainless steel. It's not gonna hurt it.
Put it right there.
on. No, are you sure? Okay.
Did he just do that on the side?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if Mark.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. All right.
This is very good.
Here you
But
go,
just
Nate.
like I said, you know, with some
Yeah, right.
shrimps in
Hey,
there and
Corey.
stuff, I think
Here
it's
you go.
I'll
It's
get-
very little.
I'll get
If
Nathan
they
one.
didn't put shrimp and if they're gonna do it later.
Yeah.
Nathan said, "Yo, give me a
add that
smaller
to it,
one."
That's
cook
right.
the next one, the next pot.
That's right.
It is delicious.
Oh, good. I'm glad you thought so.
He's afraid
Yeah.
it's gonna be spicy.
Yeah, we tried it last night.
I
I just
like
wanted to
it
keep
because,
eating.
I like it because you have a lot of healthy season in it and,
You can do turkey, the turkey, you know, kielbasa type, the more solid ones, and cut it in like wheels and put it in there. So
I googled it. You can.
it's kind of warm. Huh? Oh, I have that orange juice right there if you want a little bit of juice. But I don't have a cup. I don't have cups though.
This is good.
Good.
We don't.
I don't know how you guys are eating it.
we have a
I'm gonna
recipe.
have to send you
What? We can get a recipe.
Oh,
some visitors in town.
This is low
forgot to bring
fat
it,
too.
but I have the hard copy. I'll leave for you guys.
Okay.